So like we said before, for the Romeo and Juliet quest, which is in the Varrock Square, the Grand Exchange is only right here. Pretty easy to get to. Okay, so now that we're in the Grand Exchange, you want to right click and exchange, or if you're on mobile you have to hold down. Same options will come up and you just click and exchange. Now free to play only get 3 slots for exchanging items, so all you have to do is if you want something for sale you can either click on the offer to sell items, which is the bag with the picture up, or you can buy stuff with the bag with the picture down. So let's pop all these in, we're going to lower it by 1 GP, and they instantly sold. And then we're going to do the same here. And collect. So we've got 3,823 coins. Now, when you're buying an item, just for example, we're going to do a bowl. So I want to buy a bowl. So a bowl is 40 GP. Now if I want to buy this instantly, I need to put the price up. So there's a plus 5% right here to the right. Don't know if you can see that highlighting. And if you click it, it goes up 5%. So if you want to instantly buy one, you put the price up. Now if you were to do the opposite and sell, and you just wanted it sold quick, what you want to do is click that and put the price down. And that'll buy or sell it quickly. Now if you're not sure on the price, you just want to do the medium price, you just click guide price, which is 40 coins each. So what we're doing now, we're checking the price of bowls, which was 46, and then we're going to check a bowl of water, which is 42. So if we were to buy bowls and fill them with water, we'd make 3 GP profit each. Now you can also do this with vials. A vial is 2 GP, and a vial of water is 5 GP, so again it's 3 GP profit per one. So things like that is how the Grand Exchange works. Buying an item and selling an item is the same concept. It's how you flip. You go into your exchange, your history here, and it'll tell you how much you've bought and sold stuff for up to a certain point. Once you get past a certain amount of items, they're all gone, and you can't see the history anymore. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run here to the Varrock Arrow shop, just to get ourselves a little starting cash tag. Now, because I've got Ruin Light, I can examine these arrows, and I know that they'll sell for 5 GP each. And once we value them, this guy's only selling for 2, so this is a 3 GP profit per one. So if we buy 50, and then we value it, they went up to 3, so let's buy another 50, and then we'll value, they're still at 3, another 50, they went to 4, so 1 GP profit, I don't think it's worth it. So we'll examine the iron ones, so 7 GP each roughly they sell for, guy's selling for 5, 15, into 32, so steel arrows are actually our best shout, so they're up at 21 now. Mithril arrows are currently selling them for 32 coins, 37 coins, he's selling for 80, they're worth 56, he's selling them for 1 coin, and these are worth 2 coins in the GE. Now the best way here is to just flip a few worlds. On a world flipper, go world below the one that we're on, and we'll trade them again, and we'll just value them. So he's actually selling these for 1 coin each now, so you know the more he's got, the more profit you're going to make. So how much are they now? 3 coins, we'll still take 2 GP profit, still double our money. There's 4, he's selling these for 5, and they turn into 7, so we'll buy 50 of them. 4, 6, okay, he's selling these for 20, they sell for 32, so we're going to buy 50 of them. Buy another 50, and that's us. So that's the arrows we've bought, 500, 106 and 100. And what we're going to do now is we are going to value our bag. So we've doubled our money. We're up at 6k now. Now if you have more money, the more worlds you can hop, the more you can do that. And yeah, I mean, it's an easy way to double your money, so we're sitting at 6k now once we get these sold. Okay, so all our arrows actually sold, we've got 6,729 XP, GP, which doubling our money in the space of 2 seconds. Absolutely. If you have more money, the more you can buy, the more you can sell. Which, all to it, if you've got more money, as well going for it. Okay, so we had to switch a few worlds and we bought some more arrows, so we'll see if we're up a little bit of profit. Okay, so just to show you, we are actually making decent money. We'll nearly double our money again. Now I think the best arrows to do here are the steel arrows, they sell for 34 each. And roughly get them for about 25 each. The bronze arrows when they're 1 GP aren't too bad. The iron arrows aren't much of a profit, you're getting about 3 GP maximum. So we can buy more arrows now. Let's go do another round. Okay, so we've done one more inventory, and when we collect 16,256 coins. So I've had to swap quite a few worlds now. It's getting a bit tedious going to the worlds and there's no arrows left, so what we'll maybe do is wait until later on tonight when the worlds are less full, and we'll see if we can get some worlds that are full arrows. So let's find another method. So check out this. I've seen this happen a few times. So people are making their fires and they're just leaving these ashes on the ground. So we can be total scrubs here and we can just pick up all the ashes. Now each ash is worth 29 GP, so see if you're standing around in the bank and these are here, just well pick them up. It's free money. Sell ashes, sell them all, put the price down, and there we go. 232. Woo! Now we get 16.5. So if you look at the general store in Varrock, they sell jug packs. Now they're worth, the packs, high L value is 84, but you get 100 empty jugs in them for 182 coins. Now, if we whip up our calculator, and we are to put in, what's that, 182 divided by 100, basically each jug is 1.82, so we've bought 1200 jugs, and they sell for 3 GP each, so I mean, it's not much profit, but we'll make a little bit. Okay, so our jugs don't seem to be selling in the Grand Exchange for 3 GP each, so we're just going to leave them in there. The jugs we broke even on, we're only able to sell them for 2 GP each. Kind of poop, but we've kept 200 of them. What we're going to do is fill them with water, so it shouldn't take too long to do 200. Now where we're going to go is to the Varrock East Bank, which is this one right here. Because there's a water source just here, we're going to run back and forward and fill 200, it shouldn't take us too long, maybe about 10 minutes, and we'll see how much profit we make. So what we'll do is withdraw as many jugs as you can, run to the water source, click to use, click on the water source, and we'll start filling them all up. Now an inventory takes literally no time at all, so see how quick this is. It's over half done already. So there's one full inventory done, 5, 6, 7 seconds maybe. And if we view the price, each one is worth 588 GP. Like each inventory, I mean not each jug, it'd be great if each jug was, but unfortunately that's not the case. So we'll finish these 200 and we'll see how much we make. So that's us back at the Grand Exchange. And if we go exchange these, now we bought these, we'll say we bought these out from the Grand Exchange for 3 GP each. And if we used to sell them all, we'd get 21 each. So 3 GP, 100 would be 300, 600 GP and at 4,221. And it literally took me, like, honestly, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, sell a jugs of water, we're not going for 21. So we'll try again, we'll try and sell them for 20. Not going for 20, this is still profit obviously. 1, 2, maybe 3. There we go. So we sold them for 19 each. So 16 GP profit each one, takes 2 minutes to do. Now obviously on our way back we checked the arrow shop and we were able to make a purchase of arrows. I made 200 GP off that. Or more than 200 GP, I don't know how much it was, but we bought them for 19 each I think it was as we ran past. Pop these in, sell the ashes. They're going for 29 now, put them all in. And is that going to take us to 20k, so we've hit our 20k mark. Pretty good. So I've always said to myself, as long as you're getting XP and making money, free XP is good XP. So we've got level 1 wood cutting, so what we're going to do is chop wood until we hit level 15. So examine that, they're worth 39 GP each, so we'll get back to you when we've got a full inventory. Okay, so that's a full inventory, which got us to level 7 wood cutting. If we check the price of the full inventory, is 1k, so not too bad. 1k per inventory. Once you get higher, you start chopping them quicker. So I'll play this until level 15 woodcutting, so I'll see you then. Okay, so we hit level 9. No, we didn't. We hit level 15 woodcutting. And it takes 96 logs to hit 15 woodcutting. Not too bad. Some for 30 each. Would it sell? Yep. An extra 3,648. Each inventory is 1k, so you know it works out well if you're low on cash. You can do a couple of trips of that. So that takes us to a total of 23,716 coins so far.